like, so sometimes I'll stand up and I'll be like, come on, second level, let me hear you, and I'll point to them, and that really, I think, helps with the whole experience of the game. I always say, people are like, what's the job like? And I'm like, you know, just be able to do introductions, that's insane. Like, that's so cool that, you know, the lights go down, they show a video, and then boom, you're on, you know, and, you know, it's real easy to get pumped up.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning into 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. Our game tonight featuring the Chicago Bulls as they go up against the Golden State Warriors. This is Kevin Harlan along courtside with Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge on our sideline. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thank you. Well, one thing is certain. Anyone who looks at Draymond Green's scoring is missing his impact. Last season, Green had the most 15-plus assist games in NBA history by a non-guard. And he averaged more assists and more rebounds than he did points. And his defense, of course, remains all-NBA. Guys?
What a unique player. And defense is his calling card for sure. David, thank you. And the backcourt matchup tonight, Brent, definitely high-powered. At the point guard position in particular, much more scoring expected than in decades past.
Yeah, you got to be a triple threat at every position. And at the point guard, it just commands so much more attention. They're the initiators of the offense. There's so many guys who are tremendous scorers that can create opportunities themselves with the ball and do it from deep range. They can play off a pick and roll and manipulate the defenses. So it has been a golden era for point guards, and it's a new way in which they play, being able to shoot that three ball, Kevin.
Now Golden State's starting five. And the old core of this team out there, Curry and Clay as guards with Draymond at 4. Wiggins is out there with Leisman. Back for Chicago. We've got DeRozan. All out there with MP. And it's Vucevic, and it's Levine, and at the small forward. Here's Ball.
Hey, yo, right here.
That's to Vucevic. The kick out to Ball. Drills it from outside.
Aggressiveness from Lonzo, showing that he's getting better and better at these quick offensive decisions.
To the middle, and it's Thompson with the jam.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside. You're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Wiggins with it, now defended by Levine. Curry passes to Green. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on DeRozan.
Well, Draymond Green holding everybody accountable. We've seen this before.
Shooting one.
Good from Green. And so often, Draymond Green is called the heart of this team.
Well, he's been such a great leader since his time at Michigan State. He's out there barking directions to his offensive players. He's out there barking defensive assignments. He's barking at his coach. The list goes on, but that energy is infectious and helps lead his team to greater heights.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Curry dishes to Wiggins. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. To the inside, and Wiggins throws it down.
Now, what a setup there. Green plays with great speed and plays with great pace, and that's a nice field play.
DeRozan against Green. In the corner, it's MP. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. MP's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Bulls. The Warriors have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Thompson outside. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Thompson's got 5 now.
Yeah, Thompson coming right back and Clay saying, yeah, I know I play deep, but I also hit threes. That's a nice response.
Count it, guys. No one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
Ball against Curry.
Two minutes remaining in the first.
6 on the shot clock. Vucevic with the block.
Well-timed by Vucevic. Not a center who piles up blocks, but this guy picks his spots.
Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Green kicks to Curry. Thompson outside. Another 3 for Golden State.
Just get the feeling that whenever Clay rises up, he's going to make it.
And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Trailing by 2. A 3 from MP. Warriors with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Wiggins passes to Green. And there it is for him.
Draymond Green.
He's got 5.
And Wiggins is a capable passer, someone that wants to hit a guy in the right spot.
Ball against Curry. MP outside. On the wing, DeRozan. Shot from 12. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And with his hard-charging style, DeRozan gets himself to the line quite a bit, and it helps that he can finish through contact.
Bulls shooting their first free throw of the game right now. Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Bradley's checked in for Vucevic. Horton Tucker comes in for Levine. And it's Kobe White in for Lonzo Ball. Different look here for the Warriors. Bielitsa, he checks in for Wiseman. Kuminga comes in for Draymond Green. Porter's checked in for Andrew Wiggins. And Poole subbed in for Klay Thompson. That's good from DeMar DeRozan.
And at times, it just feels like DeRozan is still underappreciated. Receives a lot of criticism for what he doesn't do and not enough credit for what he does.
Outside, Porter. And the ball goes out of bounds. Pass touched by MP. Johnson, he's checked in for Chicago.
Checking into the game for your Bulls, Alize Johnson.
4 on the clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Bielitsa misses. Chicago trailing here. White dishes to MP. Here's Johnson. A second chance effort. Back to MP. White looking around. And another shot. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
One thing MP's always had is a great feel for the game. He doesn't need to see a pass like that. He just feels it.
A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Bulls lead by 1. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And this Warriors team has an interesting mix of championship vets with hungry young players. Andrew Wiggins spoke about that great dynamic.
The best on our team love to teach. The good player, they're always telling us why we did it, why you should do this, why you should do that.
Agreed. No doubt Wiggins has been soaking up that wisdom. Greg stepping up his game in the process.
Yeah, a big culture shift coming from Minnesota. And he's blossomed under the tutelage of these Hall of Famers.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Chicago.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
I'm loving the ping-pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. Curry and Poole have the guard spots. Kuminga out there at Porter. And it's Bielitsa in at the 5. And so many teams looking to space the floor. Greg, how many non-shooters can you play and still have a good offense?
Well, I think most teams go 4 out, meaning you got to have at least 4 guys that are a threat on the perimeter, keeping a vertical spacer at that dunker spot. But if your dunker can also shoot, man, that puts even more pressure on the defense.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, MP in the last game against the Nets had a huge game. He finished with 17 points and got there the usual way. An impressive barrage of three-pointers. Another outstanding outing, something that's become more and more commonplace for him. Bring it back to you, Kevin.
David, we appreciate the update. Greg, he was sensational the other night, making play after play after play.
And that's what you want. Not only was the effort there, but how about the production as well?
Well, he can do a lot of different things, so he falls into these different roles. Which will it be tonight?
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Chicago making some changes. Jones checked in for Elise Johnson. And it's Green in for Taylor Horton-Tucker. Then for the Warriors, Wiseman comes in for Otto Porter Jr. And it's Klay Thompson in for Curry. Now here's Kuminga. Defended by Jones. The pass to Thompson. Poole trying to get open. And Thompson gets it to go in on the assist by Kuminga.
You can never let Klay shoot off a crisp pass. He just lets that go so quick.
And, Brent, you look at the career of Klay Thompson. He's had improvements every step of the way.
Yeah, and he's still just an elite shooter that, because of what Steph does, because of Draymond's unselfishness, Klay is going to add 25 points in the blink of an eye. That, along with his defense, just make that backcourt something special.
Pass to Wiseman. Back to Poole. And that one is hammered home.
And Wiseman, that long frame and that left hand, able to whip that pass to his teammate.
Passes it to MP. Down low. And the layup's good off the glass. MP's got the lead up to 3 now for the Bulls.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Pass to Bielitsa. The pass to Poole. Launches it. Another 3 for Golden State.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter, much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Outside, White. Here's Bradley. Basket counts. Bradley's got his second bucket of the game to go.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Vucevic checked in for Bradley. Zach LaVine comes in for MP. And Ball subbed in for White. And Golden State also making a change. Andrew Wiggins checked in for Bielitsa. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
And guys, that is lockdown.
That'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. It's Chicago up 1. From the United Center in Chicago. Back in a moment. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. MP really making a difference here.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
All out there with MP. Then it's Zach LaVine. Then it's DeRozan. And it's Vucevic in at the center, filling out the middle. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. Oh,
and how about the acrobatics from Andrew Wiggins? Way up that time.
A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Curry can't get it to go. And it's DeRozan with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. They lead by 1. A nice shot by MP.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Ball finds MP. LaVine against Wiggins. Outside, ball. Vucevic trying to get open. No good from outside. Golden State's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight.
And Wiggins thrived as a secondary option. Seems that is the role he's best fit for. His efficiency soared.
An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile one block.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Chicago making some changes. Tony Bradley comes in for Nikola Vucevic. And it's Kobe White in for Ball. Bielitsa, he's checked in for the Warriors. Curry's shot is off. And with Wiggins, he didn't face the same pressure, Greg. It was a huge weight off his shoulder.
And that mental aspect impacts players. Wiggins was asked to do less, and as a result, ended up doing more.
Pass to Green. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got assist number 5 here tonight. Here's White. Kept alive. Bradley. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Bradley's got 6.
That's a testament to the effort there on the boards. Never willing to give up on the possession, finding ways to sniff out the ball.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And White kicks to LaVine. Wiggins with the block.
Well done, Andrew Wiggins. If he can sustain that kind of energy on the defensive end, boy, he's an asset out there.
Johnson's checked in for Chicago. Horton Tucker comes in for LaVine. Then for the Warriors, Kuminga's come in for Draymond Green. Otto Porter Jr. comes in for Andrew Wiggins. And Poole's up in for Curry.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Just his first attempt. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. MP outside. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. On the wing, MP. Another shot, and it's Bradley laying it in. Bradley's got 4 points in the quarter.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
And it's Kuminga at the elbow. Chicago grabs the miss. Bradley's got 6 rebounds now in the game. On the wing, MP bangs home the trifecta. Now it's a 5-point Chicago lead.
This looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Now, here's Poole. Defense right on him. Thompson with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. 16 feet away, and Thompson gets it to go. Thompson's got 13.
Great way for a three-point shooter to keep the defense honest is to show them that you can knock down mid-range shots. Clay did that.
Outside, White. Pass to Brantley. Trying to get open is Johnson, and he's able to get it back. Yep, that one goes in there. Bradley's got the lead up to 5 now for the Bulls. Warriors have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Now, here's Poole. White covering. Now, Poole. And another 3 for Golden State. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game. Neither team giving ground. Bulls lead by 2. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. And Golden State looking at who they've got. Kuminga out there with Porter. Then it's Thompson. Then there's Jordan Poole. And it's Wiseman in at the center position. In the corner, it's MP. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. MP's got 20.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
Poole the pass to Wiseman. On the wing, Thompson. And another basket for Golden State.
And we're well aware of how dangerous Klay Thompson can be. You remember that 37-point outburst in one quarter.
Vucevic dishes to Jones. And it's Ball in the corner. 6 to shoot. Shoots. And it's off the back rim. No good.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Ball against Thompson. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Ball finds Vucevic. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. And the Bulls lead by 3.
Always a battle when you're up against Vucevic. His soft touch helps him convert inside.
Timeout called the Warriors. MP really making a difference here.
Not sure what the defense is thinking, or if they are. They continue to let him shoot. That is bad defense.
So for the Bulls, DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for Derek Jones. And Levine subbed in for Talen Horton-Tucker. Golden State also making some changes. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Kuminga. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Porter. And Curry subbed in for Jordan Poole. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Alden.
Hey, guys. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the last timeout. He said they played well in certain areas, but the lack of detail to the defensive boards has allowed their opponent too many second-chance opportunities. And that, he said, is the difference in this game. You have to get busy on the glass, Kevin.
MP's shot is good.
And until he cools off, I'd keep the ball in his hand.
Curry against Ball. Curry passes to Green. Count the basket and the foul. That one on DeRozan.
That's a strong finish from Draymond Green. Those are the kind of plays where he likes to flex on.
At the line for the Warriors.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
And they've made the long range look like a layup at times in this one, guys.
Most coaches would settle for the opposition taking mid-range jump shots, but tonight they're on fire from there.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Pass to MP. To the paint. Here's DeRozan. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 4th rebound in this one. Wiggins up top. Guarded by Levine. They now take the lead.
And Wiggins committed to help the team out offensively. Big shot.
Ball feeling it out a bit. This is to MP. Outside Levine. Lets it go with a 3. Hits it from 3-point range. And the Bulls lead by 1.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch. And he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
Curry fires from way outside. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Inside. From 12 feet out. And off the left side of the rim. And it swirls in for him. Now it's a 3-point Chicago lead. Ball against Curry. And no good that time. Excellent D there from Ball. Kicks it to MP. Back to Ball. Here's Vucevic. Not going to go that time. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Here's Wiggins. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
And Wiggins stepping up in a big moment. That's huge for this ball club.
The Bulls have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Yes!
Remember that one, guys. A difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Timeout called the Warriors. They're behind by 3. 52 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Present the New Balance player of the game, Stephen Curry.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
From deep. Chicago grabs the miss.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up, so maybe just a step too far.
Look at that shot. Vucevic not afraid to carry the weight, so to speak, in a tough situation. The team knows they can rely on him.
Curry with it. Now guarded by DeRozan. Down low. Here's Wiggins. Got it. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And this is the time when you want to lock it down defensively. Thus far, not happening.
I'm looking out there trying to find one guy at least interested in playing defense, not that last possession.
And here are the Bulls now, and that's an intentional foul.
You know what? Smart foul. You got to try to extend the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
It's the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Well, if you're going to perfect your shooting stroke, it's not just about the 3. Sometimes it's about settling in and getting to the free throw line to get those mechanics down. And Alonzo is improving.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
And just like that, this game is a 2-possession affair.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. They're trailing by 5. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
They're trying to get back in this thing, and they need a score.
It's funny, at this point in the game, the coach is asking the team to be perfect. They haven't been to this point.
Wiggins finds Wiseman. On the wing, Wiggins. From outside the arc. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. Went to the line for 3 free throws. It's on Zach LaVine.
At the line for the Warriors.
He makes the first of 3, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
And we've seen such an influx with Andrew Wiggins sort of opening the door to Canada and all of the talent. R.J. Barrett, Trey Lyles, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, just to name a few.
And so he's good on all 3 free throws, and that brings them within 2 here.
Clutch. Those free throws turn this into a one-possession ballgame.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Third team foul. At the line for the Bulls, Lonzo Ball. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So it gets them both, and it's a 4-point ballgame.
Well, that'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line in such a big situation.
And again, it's the Warriors missing. And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you later.
It's great when you have a player with lots of syllables in her name. Like, we had Eric Snow for years, and I love Eric, but I'd even tell him, like, I can't do anything with your name, you know? Eric Snow. And then we'd have a guy like, Dikembe Mutombo. I was like, yes. so into the game. They're just so knowledgeable. They boo, you know, and they'll boo you. If you're losing at halftime, they're going to boo you off the court. But as soon as you come back on and get the win, it's, you know, they'll praise you like none other. But they'll also point out your faults too. So they're so.
And here were the Bulls earlier, filling into the arena. A serious look on their faces, knowing it always takes a big effort to pick up a road win in the NBA. A gorgeous view of the city streets there in downtown Boston. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson. With us tonight, two great basketball. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, Brian. Jaylen Brown making his first All-Star appearance in 2021, his 5th season in the league. But you ask him, he says he's just getting started. He said, quote, "I don't have a ceiling. I'm just going to keep my head down and keep working and see where it leads me."
Year after year, he continues to improve, Allie. And Smitty, tonight's game features two outstanding front courts. What makes for an effective big tandem, you think?
I think the best combos complement each other's talents. Also, they play off one another. On offense, one can go inside, one can go outside. And on the defensive end, we have both guys that are interchangeable and can guard multiple positions. That's what makes it great.
So let's take a look at the Chicago Bulls starting lineup. They've got Nikola Vucevic, Zach LaVine out there with DeMar DeRozan. Then it's Lonzo Ball, and it's MP in at the 2 spot. And for Boston, the core of this team, Brown and Tatum, they're the forwards. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Marcus Smart, and it's Horford in at the center position, locking down the middle. The ball's knocked loose, and a fast break now for the Bulls. Tatum with the block, and he gets it back, and Ball gets it to go.
Pretty tall for his position. It's nice to see Ball use his height to create second chance opportunities.
Outside, Brown. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Count it, 1 for 1 to start the game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
And the emergence of Jaylen Brown's ability to take over at the offensive end, Grant, it's been a joy to watch.
Oh, such a joy. I mean, his improvement as a ball handler may be the biggest reason. He can drive the ball either direction now, create the space he needs for his jumper, and he's no longer a turnover waiting to happen.
Here's Tatum into the lane. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Well, this gives you some confidence when you drop 3 straight to start the game.
Pass to MP from behind the arc. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
I mean, beautiful execution of the game plan offensively. So far, they are hitting 80% from the field.
Here's Brown. Shoots over LaVine. And the Celtics tack on 2 more.
You see the game plan is working already. 4 straight makes to start this one.
Ball passes to LaVine. And here's MP from outside. That drops. And it comes off an assist from LaVine. MP's got 9.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Here's Tatum. Goes back up. And Horford with the lay-in.
The value of a big man with Horford's quickness can't be overstated. He takes full advantage of the rebound opportunity.
Ball finds LaVine. Back to Ball. Launches it. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
2 minutes.
Outside Tatum. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
A big group substitution here for Boston. Cantor's checked in for Horford. Williams comes in for Jason Tatum. Richardson's checked in for Smart. And Pritchard is subbed in for Schroeder. 1:44 left in the first. And Here we go. The Celtics on the run. And Brown with the stuff.
If they keep finding steals like that, they won't be in the hole much longer.
Chicago leading. Pass to Bradley. Back to Horton Tucker. MP with it from deep three-point range. And it's Cantor with a rebound.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Outside, Brown. And there's the drive. And the jam by Brown.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
DeMar is so dangerous when he's attacking the rim. Great drive.
Here's Pritchard. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Pass to Cantor. To the inside. Here's Richardson.
Beautiful location on the pass, as usual. Led his man perfectly.
For Chicago, they've gone 7 of 9, a solid percentage so far. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And it's Richardson penetrating. Up and in on the layup. Richardson's got his second bucket of the night.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Here's DeRozan. And they recover it.
Well, you have to respect the drive from DeRozan, so he usually has enough space to knock down the jump shot.
And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. It's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Coming onto the floor for the
8
Bulls.
seconds left in the first quarter. Here's MP. White for 3. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's MP making things happen for the Chicago Bulls. He dropped 3 threes in that quarter. And one of the game's most imposing offensive rebounders. And as Cantor says, his play can have an emotional impact.
Give us an extra position. It's demoralize the opponents, and I think it gives my team a...
Brad, you can really sense that passion Cantor brings to the game.
You really can, B.A. I mean, he puts his heart into everything he does on and off the court.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
Another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the ball and piling up the assist.
Robert Williams out there with Josh Richardson. Then there's Chris Dunn. Then there's Peyton Pritchard. And it's Cantor in at the center spot. That's who's in the game for the Celtics.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Warriors was tremendous. He dropped 23 points and was on point from deep. He was a big reason they were able to snap that losing streak, using it as motivation, guys.
Great report there, Allie. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
Well, I'll tell you, he was enjoying himself out there, kind of like us here in the broadcast booth. And whoever was matched up against him wasn't enjoying themselves.
What I like is they just kept calling his number. Sometimes we see coaches go away from what's working, and we wonder why.
Chicago has gone 6 of 8 from the three-point line in this matchup. Tries again, and the layup is good by Johnson. Johnson's got his first bucket in this one.
You can't leave someone open on MP's squad because he's solid at recognizing the overcommitment.
Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Back to Dunn. Floats one. That shot missing. And some teams now making some coaching changes in the middle of the season. Smitty, how jarring is that for a player?
Most of the veterans see it coming, but it's very jarring for a lot of the inexperienced young guys. Either way, you got to play the game.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
And Boston calls time here.
There's no way coach likes this effort level. They need to refocus.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
The Bulls making a switch here. Vucevic, he's checked in for Bradley. Jones comes in for Johnson. Zach LaVine, he's checked in for Horton Tucker. And it's Ball in for White. Horford with a steal. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. Flushes it down to finish the break.
The break ignited by Horford's play at the other end. Can't let your guard down around him. He has such a diverse skill set for a player of his size.
Pass to Jones. Horford with the block. Schroeder against Ball. Horford outside. And here's Tatum. Shoots over LaVine. Here's Smart. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
The line for your Celtics, Marcus Smart.
And he can't get the first one. Jaylen Brown, he's checked in for Canner. And the Bulls. So it's Chicago going into the break up 12. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throw. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
On the court for Chicago, Lonzo Ball is out there with MP. Then there's Zach LaVine. Then it's DeMar DeRozan. And it's Vucevic in at the 5, roaming the paint. Schroeder against Ball. Pass to Tatum. Poke loose. Ball with a steal. Here's LaVine. Sinks that one from the post. LaVine's got 5 now.
Beautiful play when it comes to explosive dribble moves. LaVine makes it happen.
For a player who came into the league with as much fanfare as Lonzo Ball, it wasn't the smoothest start, Grant. He dealt with a lot of injuries and adversity.
And BA, that makes the NBA learning curve that much steeper. Lonzo deserves a lot of credit for how he was able to stay grounded and stay focused. He tuned out the noise and kept developing his game.
Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got 3 assists in the game.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Horford finds Schroeder. Pass to Tatum. They need this. Here's Horford. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 4th rebound in this one.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Even though that one didn't go down, I like the offensive game plan here. 3 for 4 coming out of the break. They just don't have it right now. 0 for 4. Must have been one poor speech at halftime.
MP shot is good.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Boston.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And Boston calls time here. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
VA, the Boston Celtics last year had the team's worst win percentage in the last 6 seasons. The front office admitted, as constituted, they were not a championship caliber team. Now, for this proud franchise, accustomed to competing deep into the playoffs, the question becomes, how do they get back on top?
Yeah, that's a big one. Good stuff there, Allie. Thanks. And the Bulls making a change here. Bradley, he's checked in for Nikola Vucevic. Johnson comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Horton Tucker, he's checked in for LaVine. And it's White in for Ball. Canner. Second chance effort. And he'll take a trip to the line for two. Clearly got fouled on that shot.
Drawing fouls, something Chris Dunn did a great job of in college. Nice to see him doing it at the pro level.
Chris Dunn at the line.
And he drops the first. Looking at the modern game, Grant, what adjustments would you have to make in your game to thrive in the league today?
Well, I would have worked more on developing the three-point shot. Back in the 90s, it was more about the mid-range game, a la Michael Jordan. But these guys now, they live at the arc, and that's just not how we did it back in the day when I was playing.
From deep, MP. And again, it's Chicago with a three.
I just love the ball movement.
The Celtics have gotten off to a rough start. Now 0 for 5 in the second. Pass to Richardson. Lets it go from 11. And that one's long. Here's Chicago now. They've got a 13-2 run going. Here's Horton Tucker. Williams grabs the board. A difficult situation for Boston. To the paint. Here's Pritchard. Oh, and Bradley with a block. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile one block?
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Jones, he's checked in for Johnson. So it's Boston now. Pass to Pritchard. Back to Dunn. Here's Cantor. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
This is one of Cantor's strongest attributes. A superb offensive rebounder due to how active he is.
And here's White, defended by Dunn. Shoots from the line. No good on the shot. Now the Celtics take it the other way. We've got 1:13 left in the third quarter here. Jones grabs the board.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Here's Horton Tucker. It's not going to go for him. Some solid defense from Williams. Here's Pritchard. He's guarded by White. Now Richardson taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. Just 5 to shoot. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his second personal.
When you look at Richardson's skill set, you look at his size, you think, man, this guy could be a great 3-and-D player.
The Celtics making a switch here. Brown's checked in. Green's checked in for Chicago. And he makes both free throws. Chicago has gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. Here's White. He's off on that one. And Boston going the other way now. They'll be playing host to New Orleans for their next one. It'll be the second game of 4 straight at home. White against Brown. 6 on the shot clock. He shoots it. And the shot falls short that time. And so it's the Chicago Bulls out in front by 19 going into the break. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. More 2K action in just a moment. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Very unselfish. If you appreciate teamwork, this is the kind of play that will get you.
He's checked in for Boston. And the Bulls also making a change. MP's checked in. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum, they're the forwards. Marcus Smart out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Horford in at the 5 down low. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Schroeder passes to Tatum. Well, there's talk now of how tight officials call the game, Smitty. You think the league would benefit from allowing play to be more physical?
BA, well, I don't think people want physical play to dictate the game, but I would like for, the defense to be able to at least use an arm bar. Maybe not hand check like we did back in the day, but an arm bar just to be able to have the game kind of even out for the defensive players.
Schroeder passes to Brown. High arcing shot. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist. Schroeder's got 3 assists tonight. Outside Levine. He's off on the layup. Boston's got 1 of 3 to fall from downtown here in the 4th. And here's Brown for 3. And he's 6 for 12 after that one.
More of a score-first point guard, but Schroeder doing a good job of finding the open man.
On the wing, MP takes the 3. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
Ball with it. MP outside. Vucevic against Horford. Here's Levine for 3. Schroeder with a rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Levine against Brown. Here's Horford. DeRozan with the rebound. DeRozan's got 5 rebounds tonight. And there's 1:38 left in the 4th quarter. Pass to MP. Here's Vucevic, covered by Schroeder. From 9 feet out. Count it.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Bulls.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, BA, this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And this will go down as win number 25 for them this year.
And that's an important win. You never like to lose 2 in a row to a team, especially if you only see them 3 times.
And what a huge performance it was for MP.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him.
Ball finds MP. Ball outside. From deep. And they get it back.
He gets to the long rebound and keeps the clock running. Great play.
Outside Tatum. Out to Schroeder. Here's the floater. And count that. 2 points and a chance for 1 more at the line. So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Steve Smith, this is Brian Anderson with our 2K Sports crew signing off. So long, everyone.